Ready.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Down. Yellow. 40 strikers. 3-3. Ready.
Here's Young now to throw right away. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Brings up 3rd and
He sniffed
7.
that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Set punt. Ready.
Here's Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Maxwell Hairston on the stop. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Set. Set.
Now Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp.
They'll take over 1st and 10. At their own
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. 35 yards.
And the Bills 1st down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. This one brought in by Curtis Samuel. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown, Bills.
Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away.
The The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. He'll get in behind his blockers, gets forward for a pickup of 3. Cole Bishop up to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
One quarter in the books. The Bills with the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 7.
Fight. 97. Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Out of the shotgun. Young. Open man, left side. He's got it. 12 yards on that hookup. It's a Carolina 1st down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bills' 44-yard line.
From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Set.
Tremble comes in motion.
95. Set.
On 2nd down. Young. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at
Big Ed Oliver gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Strikers. 3-3. Come on, set. Black 40. Claws 10. Hut.
They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
4th down.
On 4th down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. Now Allen on 1st down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Allen going to throw again. Samuel has it working the middle. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one, good for 16 yards.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Allen to throw again. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he'll take this one in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch, but the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback, and then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills, and wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Fight 60. Here we go. Check Fury. Yellow, 22. Set.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. Well, he gave one defender the runaround there on his way to picking up 8 yards.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And this will be a Panthers first down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
That's Fury.
For a Panthers first down.
Now Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And 10.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Cook. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Big man, that's the veteran Cooks. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Josh Allen. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Bills first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 1. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So these 2 teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. Hook. And This defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain, and now it's 4th and goal. Allen going to throw for it. To the goal line and in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Bills 21, Panthers nothing. Matt Prater set
So
to
now
kick off.
Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. To return is Hubbard. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready, ready. 33. Set.
On first down is Young.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now a 3rd and 2.
No gain on the play.
Ready?
Makes it
From the gun, it's Young. That's hot. Left side, it's complete. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard
And this is a tricky
line.
part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Tremble comes in motion.
Hut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it.
Let's go.
But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
That's good for
A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Slide blue. Set. Ready.
Here's Young. That one taken in right side by Legette.
On the ball.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Rail.
Brings
Rail.
up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
To throw, Young. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Panthers are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
First and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Look at him go!
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Cook. And he will score! James Cook, touchdown Bills.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Panthers 7. Matt Prater is set
So
to
now
kick off.
Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Striker, 3, set, hut. Ready?
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Cook, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. They'll drop to throw. A short throw caught by Kincaid. There he goes again. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. Big play there for the Bills. 45 yards.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal.
Round 80. What's that?
Here's Cook. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Alert! 180!
One more time with Cook. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down.
180! Monday.
Allen will throw. That's going to be broken up. in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
They're going on 4th down. Allen. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. Set, ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. He's going to let this one go deep. That is caught. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a road win here for the Bills. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Charlotte, good night, everyone.